Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, JC here. I'm making another recording, just another night, another recording. You guys know how it goes. I'm sitting in my car again. Right now, it's actually 4:24 in the morning, and I just want to hang with you guys for a little bit and just talk business. I know that a lot of people have actually been asking me to do a little more, or talk a little bit more about business on these calls. And if you are listening to the replay, then you guys are going to get a little bit of value about business and about how to make money on the online world, just because to a lot of people, that's kind of a new field. That's not really a thing that people have been doing. Or, there's a ton of people who haven't even made a cent online, and they're asking me, how to become millionaires online. And the reality is that you got to make $1,000 before you can make $10,000, before you can make $100,000, and before you can make 1 million. Right? So one thing that I think I'm going to do, and, I said I was going to hang with you guys. I got 7% left here, and I'm just going to basically go until I run out of battery. Just, I'm going to try and put up front as much value as possible to show you guys exactly how you can make some money online super easily. You don't have to, know all this extensive knowledge. You don't have to have a 8-year degree. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to pull out a $100,000 loan to do this stuff. If I can do it, then you guys can definitely do it. I will leave it at that. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it. And I'm basically, for the rest of this call, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to make money with a business model called drop shipping. Okay, maybe you've heard the term before, maybe you haven't. It's not new. It's existed ever since eBay has existed. It actually existed even before that. But let me kind of explain what it is. So, just a little background. Sales 101. When a customer gives a business money, the customer gets a product in return. And the only reason that a customer would actually give you money in exchange for a product is because they want that product, or they need that product more than they need the money. So, because I don't want to say that they want the product more than they want the money. Most of the time, that's what it is. But then there's things like parking tickets. And then there's things like debt and credit card bills and stuff like that, where you would rather have the money, but you kind of have to trade it, right? But most of the time, in most cases, people trade their money in exchange for products because they want the products more badly than they want the money. And the other thing is, people also... Actually, I'm just going to say that for later. I'm just going to leave it at that. People exchange their money because they want products more badly than they want money. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into drop shipping. What drop shipping is when you set up your own e-commerce store, or when you have your own storefront, when you have something for sale online, right? Like when you have a product on sale, because there is only 2 ways to make money online. The first way is to sell your own products, and the second way is to sell somebody else's products. So what you're essentially doing with drop shipping is the second one. You're selling someone else's products, but you're going to be doing the marketing for them. So what drop shipping really is you are going to go to suppliers, or you're going to find wholesale products, right? You're going to find a niche, you're going to find a market, and then you're going to find products to basically sell to that market. So what you're going to do is go on to, wholesaling sites. You're going to contact suppliers. You're going to find wholesale priced items or products, and then you're going to basically build your own storefront or build your own sales page where you sell the products for basically double, triple, quadruple, sometimes 10 times more than what you paid for it. And here's kind of the cool thing about dropshipping, especially if you're doing it with things like Amazon or Shopify, which is a really popular one. And I'm going to do a lot of training on Shopify, but with basically any kind of online platform where you exchange money for products, you're going to set up the listing for these products, but you're going to be buying these products from someone else. So you not only do you not have any inventory, not only do you have to not put up a bunch of thousands of dollars for inventory, but you only have to order the amount of units that people buy from you. So you're never wasting anything. It's an extremely efficient business model. Say what you want about dropshipping, it's efficient, okay? So give it that. So that being said, here's what happens. Let's take Shopify for example. What Shopify is, if you're not familiar with Shopify, is it's an online e-commerce platform where you can build websites. It's essentially a platform for building e-commerce websites. And what you can do is build your own store. So let's say let's say you're into cars, right? Because I'm sitting in a car. That's just an example. Let's say you're into cars. So you're going to go on to Shopify, make an account, and then you're going to build a website about cars. And then what you can do is go to a wholesaling site and find really cheap wholesale car products, like accessories. Let's say like one of those like iPhone mounts that you put on your dashboard so that you can hook it up, put in your music, put in your directions, whatever you want to do. Let's say we sell those. Let's say we build a store specifically around those. Well, we can find those for sale on wholesaling sites for maybe, like, let's say, for example, let's say like $2. We can buy one for $2. Well, on our Shopify store, we're going to list that same exact thing for $19.99. So what happens is when somebody makes a decision, when you make a really cool sales page with really awesome pictures, maybe some sales videos, maybe some reviews, maybe some Instagram pictures that your previous customers have posted with your product, and or they're showing it off, they're saying how great it is, you have descriptions, you have keywords, you have all this stuff. Let's say if you have a fully optimized sales page with this mount, this iPhone mount that you're selling, $19.99, and you buy it for $2. I think that's what I said before. I don't really remember. But that customer is going to make a decision to buy it. They're going to make that decision, back to what I was saying, is they're going to make that decision that they want that iPhone mount more than they want the $20 that they have. So they're going to give you the $20, and you're going to send them the iPhone mount. Well, that's the traditional method. With drop shipping, it's a little different. They're going to send you the $20 still. Okay, so you're going to collect $20, and what you do is you're going to turn around, take that $20, turn around, and then you're going to pay for that product, which is, $2, and then you're going to have the supplier or the manufacturer ship that iPhone mount directly to your customer. So they're going to pay you, you're going to collect $20, then you're going to take that $20 that you just collected, and then you're going to spend $2, maybe plus $1 for shipping, so let's say $3, you have $17 in profit. And then you have the supplier directly ship that item to the customer's doorstep. Okay, so not only are you not making the products, but you don't even have to buy an inventory, and then you only order products when people buy them from you. So it's a super efficient model, and it's a super easy way to make money because you don't even have to make the products, and you don't even have to, all you really are doing are marketing the products in a way to sell them. So if you're able to sell things really well, and there's tons of courses, there's tons of information about learning how to do that, and it's not very hard. There's people over at the University of Oregon, a mile away from my house, that are learning, they're taking 10 weeks to learn about gender studies, about how there's 64 different genders. And I'm not saying that's not important, but what I'm saying is with that same 10 weeks and that same amount of effort, you can learn how to build up a drop shipping business and literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you tell me which is a better option. Learning gender studies, or it doesn't have to be gender studies. It could be, geology or something that is not practical. Something that if you are not going to specialize in that as a career, and you're just taking it because you need credits for college, then learn dropshipping. Learn something like this. This is a super easy way to get started making money online, and it's super profitable. So what I was going to say is, that $20 that you collect and that $3 you spend, you have $17 in profit. Here's what's really cool is you can take that $17 in profit, which you essentially just created out of thin air, and then you're going to basically use that $17 on spending money on ads. So you can basically reinvest your profit and then scale up the number of people who buy this. So eventually what happens, you get your first sale. Okay. Then you're going to turn around, take that $17 and buy, like a Facebook ad or something like that. Any kind of ad that markets your product to other people who may be interested in it. And then if you market it right to the correct audience, then basically you can scale up your ad spend. And that's when you start making, your first $1,000. And once you make your first $1,000, then you blink your eyes, and then you're spending $1,000 a day in advertising that product to people who are interested. So it's a super interesting process, and it's super simple to do, and it's very learnable. It's very learnable. So if you're one of those people out there that says, oh, I've tried selling on Amazon, and I didn't have enough capital to put up front, or, maybe let's take it a step further and say, I did have the capital to invest, $4,000 into an inventory on an Amazon product, and it failed. I failed on 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 products, and I just gave up. Well, drop shipping, there's literally no overhead. Actually, let me correct myself. The overhead is your Shopify fee or whatever. I mean, if you sell on Amazon, then you don't have a membership fee. But the point is that you don't need thousands of dollars to do this. All you need is an internet connection and a little bit of ambition, okay? And maybe even a little bit of time. I mean, it doesn't even take that much time. The most time that you're going to spend on dropshipping is learning how to do it. And once you learn how to do it, and maybe even you might spend a little more time setting up your store, but this is a set it and forget it model, guys. So literally, all you have to do is learn it, then do it, and then just forget about it. And then once you start making profits, you reinvest your profits into your business, and you start scaling up your ad spend. You start selling more and more and more units, and then eventually you can find winning products. And we could talk about, we can go even further and further. It gets really deep. But surface level, to keep it really basic and simple for you guys, dropshipping is probably the easiest way to get started on making money online, just because you're building your own brand out. You don't have to compete with, thousands and thousands of people. If you get really targeted, and if you get really niche specific, you can easily dominate any market you want, and you can easily find winning products with, $5 a day. Think about the last time you spent $5. What did you spend $5 on? The last time I spent $5 was at Taco Bell to buy a burrito. So instead of getting that burrito, why don't you spend $5 on Facebook and start scaling up ads? Because then you're going to be able to eat as many burritos as you want 3, 6, maybe even 12 months from now because you made that decision that you weren't going to spend your money on things that are only going to fuel you for a few hours, but rather you're going to spend your money and invest it in things that are going to fuel you for a very, very long time, and that's how you turn your money into long money. So this is kind of just an introduction to dropshipping. Like I said, my phone's about to die, guys, and I wish I could hang out for longer because I just love talking to you guys. I love giving you guys value, and just let me know. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you guys want more calls like this, if you guys want more recordings, more replays like this that you can listen to in the car when you're commuting, doing whatever, walking your dog. Just let me know, if this is helpful, if this is helping you guys out, if you're inspired, if you're motivated to go try this, and if you want to learn more. There's tons of resources. There are literally tons of resources, especially today. I keep telling people today is the most exciting time to be alive because we have information at our fingertips. The fact that you are listening to this through your device and, you don't have to listen to me tell you this in person is just incredible. So that being said, I'm just going to end it because I'm going to end it on a good note. Think about it. Think about investing some of your time into, creating an abundant future. And one way to do that is with dropshipping. And that's just one of many, many, many ways to make money online. But, with that, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and head out. Again, my phone's going to die, but let me know. Let me know if this is valuable to you guys, and I'd love to do more stuff like this. Anyways, guys, this is JC, and I'll talk to you guys soon.